Hello, welcome to our August 17th Saturday team call. My name is Kaggan Parker. I get to be your wicka host or DJ or MC, whatever, today. But I am an Elite 3, Platinum Black 3 social marketer here at Modere. I've been at Modere since 2017, so I guess you could kind of call me an OG. We've launched the Lean Body System. We've seen products leave like Sustain and Sync, the entire M3 system, right? So we've been around for a minute, and I don't know about you, but I could not be any more excited for what's coming in September. I'm like literally counting down the seconds. So I want to preface that and also let you know, don't forget, we have a promotion going on right now where you can get free chocolate trebiotics with the purchase of any chocolate trim or chocolate trim system. So make sure you're advertising that, putting that in your stories, putting it on your wall, sharing it with all of your leads that are written down and nicely organized, right? Because we know they are. Maybe not. Maybe mine aren't. But let's get started. So we're going to start first with Miss Jayme. Jayme is a customer, a raving fan, and she's going to tell you a little bit about her story, and why she fell in love with the Modere products. Jayme, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, take it all away, love.
All right. Well, I'm Jayme Hall. I live here in Augusta, Georgia, military wife. The reason I even fell upon these products were because we are a military family, we move a lot, and so I was just waiting for the movers to get here, and I was scrolling through TikTok, and I saw someone talking about how there was this amazing product and about how you don't have to work out or any of those things and you can still lose weight. Well, I'm a person that actually has a lot of health issues. I am a very healthy person, and then things go down and I basically have to start all over. That had happened again when I got here. I had started doing Pilates 5 days a week and doing cycle bar and all these things, and then all of a sudden my world came crashing down because I have a problem with my rib. It happens every month, it goes out, but this time it wasn't going back in. So I had to quit Pilates, and I was slowly gaining weight and everything like that. Well, I saw this on TikTok, and I had realized I'd actually done a product with you guys before, and I had had someone that I had bought from, and her name was Jennifer Redkin. So I immediately, instead of doing anything with TikTok, I messaged her and was like, maybe this is something that I'm looking for. I was really at a point in my life where I was super discouraged. I was so tired of having to start over, and this one was so bad that it was just, I was over it. And so I got in a really bad place mentally. I was definitely starting to eat bad again and, drinking wine just for one, to make the pain better, but then also just because I was just super depressed. So called Jennifer, and I told her, I was like, okay, I have a 20-year reunion in this summer. This was in February. Do you think I could get 20 pounds down by February or by June? And she was like, oh my gosh, absolutely. So I started taking the product, and within even the first 30 days, and I do the trim system, the chocolate spoon thing and the burn, and then I also added in my in the collagen, and then I've also added a carb blocker. But anyways, by probably around 30 days, I was already seeing a dramatic difference just in like the swelling in my stomach and everything. I actually work in a med spa, so we have what's called this iBody thing where it actually measures your actual visceral fat. And just in those 30 days, I already saw those numbers going down. And so what this product did more than just even helping me lose weight is it then brought my hope back. And that was the thing that then just started my motivation back up, because I was like, okay, well, if I can do this and I wasn't working out and I'm losing all this, imagine what I could get to if I did start to eat right. And I did try to, watch the glasses of wine a night and things like that. So it gave me a hope back. So I started doing that, and by April we had a military ball to go to, and I was already down 15 pounds. And that was just with eating okay. I wasn't doing like being psycho crazy because I still had some time for the reunion. I was nervous about getting to Missouri because when we were going there for the summer, we were going to be there for 2 weeks. But my reunion was not until the end of our trip, and I didn't want to like ruin everything I'd been doing, and there's no time to work out or anything. So I'd seen the carb blocker, and I started taking that and like lived on those things through the entire time we were in Missouri, and I actually ended up 5 pounds less coming home than when I went. So to say that these products work is like an understatement. I'm down 25 pounds, and I'm still losing. I'm not even at my weight I want to be, but I've also not been psycho about working out and everything because when we got back, we found out we're moving to Fort Knox. So it's been a lot going on. So I just, for anything as far as people that have these health problems, and it's, you know, it gives you hope again because with someone like that, you do so good for so long, and then something happens and it sets you back again and you have to start over. And so this, for me, that was what it's done more than anything, and it gave me my life back. So in a nutshell.
Oh, Jayme, I can relate so much to you because when I found these products, I was 18 months postpartum, and I had tried everything, right? I was working out. I was making sure I was hitting 10K steps a day. I could not get the weight off. Mm-hmm. I had gone and had blood work done thinking it was like maybe my thyroid or something related to that. I got diagnosed with Hashimoto's at the same time, and I started these supplements. And like you said, that first month, even though the scale didn't move as much as, like, you know, of course your first month you want to see like 30 pounds off, right? Magic. You just want it to be magic. But I still lost 8 pounds, and I was feeling so incredible. Just I felt confident in my skin. My stomach wasn't as distended. Like, I can so relate. Congratulations on 25 pounds. OMG.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you're taking the carb blockers? Because this is something I'm very interested in.
So really, for me, I take, it's the 3 pills that it says on the bottle, and it's for me, it's if I only take it on Fridays because Fridays is our mandatory date night. We actually named it our Pink Corvette. And so we, on Fridays, all bets are off. There is no healthy eating with that. I can eat and drink whatever I want. And so it is such a great thing to do because then I'm not worried about the fact that I'm eating all of those things and probably going to gain all of the week's worth back just in one night. And it doesn't. It literally doesn't even touch me. And so that, and when I was with the carb blockers when we were at home, I was literally taking it every day while I was there because every day was a bad day as far as eating goes, and there was no working out. One thing that I have seen a huge and especially with my age, I'm 38, I'll be 39, and I was so worried about losing this amount of weight. I've done it in a slow pace, but I was so worried for loose skin, and I will tell you that that's something I've definitely seen is that I have no loose skin at all. And so that I do believe has helped a lot as well as far as the lean system.
Right, absolutely. Thank God for collagen, for that collagen.
Yes, and normally I would not take it every day, but it was just during that time because I was like determined to not gain weight before my reunion because I'd worked so hard.
Of course.
But like I said, I take it, and so it lasts me forever now. I take it just every Friday because I know it's my bad day. Right.
So I also am a certified nutritionist, right? Modere really changed my life all the way around. I went from being this fat, overweight, fresh mom to this nutritionist, hybrid athlete. It's kind of changed my life. But so the thing about carb blockers that makes them so special is you can actually take up to 6 a day. So you could do 2 before every meal, right? If you're still trying to figure out, so Jayme's obviously had experience with losing weight before. She knows the difference between good eating and bad eating, and she could identify from her story when she was kind of falling down that slippery slope, because we can all agree, I think, that when you start falling down, it's like a backslide, right? It starts with like 1 soft drink or 1 McDonald's French fry, and then it turns into once a day or whatever, right? So with these carb blockers, what's great is while you're trying to clean up your eating, Right. Modere makes this so easy for us, you guys, right? We don't have to exercise. We don't have to count calories or macros or all of those crazy things. We can just clean up our eating. And if you're not sure, pop a couple carb blockers. And then you feel positive, right? Because what carb blockers do is they encapsulate and they prevent your body from completely digesting all of that. So that way then you're absorbing less, right? We're absorbing less sugar, processed carbs, things like that. So I love carb blockers. I'm so happy you mentioned that. That's a great little product that I think everybody should have in their cabinet. On top of the Burn, right, we love Burn. And Trim, our little liquid waist trainer, clinical strength CLA fat inhibitor. It's going to target that fat, but it's also going to inhibit the genes responsible for new fat cell formation and boost fat cell metabolism. So it's forcing those fat cells to cannibalize themselves. There is not another chemical, ingredient, prescription thing like this out there. That what you have in your hands is really revolutionary, and that's why it stays viral, right? We remember in 2017 when it came out, and then in 2020 when it went viral on TikTok, and why it's still a spoon thing, and why we have such an incredible product here and we're able to help so many people. Jayme, thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, that's really it. And, yeah, just basically the biggest thing it did was give me my hope back.
I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. I'm sure you already had your reunion, right?
Yes, and I definitely was in amazing shape, and it felt so good.
Yay! That's awesome. I can't wait to hear from you again when you hit your goal.
Yes.
All right, talk to you soon. Miss Joanna, are you around?
I'm here.
Yay! So this is Joanne. She is a Platinum 1 TL or team leader. So you have unlocked the code on both sides into hitting some pretty significant ranks. I'm really excited to hear what you have for us today. Take it away, girlfriend.
Well, thank you. And I will say that when I was first asked to do this, I was on a vacation with family and driving to Florida, and I got a text from John, and he asked something about the Saturday calls, and I thought, well, yes, I listened to the calls, and he said, no, I'm talking about being on a call. And I was like, are you kidding me? So anyway, it was scary, and it is an honor to be here, and I hope I can say something that will be beneficial to everybody. But a little about me. I am a 63-year-old mom of 4 grown, wonderful kids and 4 beautiful grandkids, and I'm also a massage therapist. And the way I came to Modere was actually back in 2017, as you're talking about. I had used the products at that time. Actually, it may have been a little bit before that. And I knew they worked, but at that time, both my parents started to have some need for me to be available to them, and things happened, and I lost both of them, and then the pandemic hit, and I quit. But I knew the products worked because I used them, and I knew BioCell worked, and that was what brought me back, because let's see, it'll be October will be my 2-year anniversary back with Modere. And at that time, I had turned 61, and I thought 50s were bad, but 60s, now that's a whole other story. But anyway, at that time, as a massage therapist, I started having some knee problems that I recognized from my clients, the kind of things they had gone through, and I knew that my future probably involved injections and physical therapy and possibly surgery or whatever, and I just absolutely did not want to go down that route. So I started looking, and I found something that was new, and I thought, well, I'll try that and see. And it was a new collagen, and I did it for like 2 months, and I said, nope, this is not it. not working. I'm going back to what I know works. And anyway, I came across a YouTube video with Julie Reynolds, who is my media upline, and I just said, okay, this is it. I'm going back. And I messaged her, and I've been there ever since. So I started back on BioCell because of my knees, because I was really afraid I would not be able to continue working. And at 61, I did not want to start a new career. So my motives were purely selfish for myself at the time. I wanted to feel better. I was not, had gained a lot of weight. That postmenopausal weight is no joke. Hits you right in the gut. So I got back on trim and the lean body system as a whole and BioCell, and have never looked back. I've started changing everything. I work more now. I quit my corporate working job and I'm able to do my own studio. I have 2 studios now. I work now more than ever because I can arrange my schedule all around what I'm doing and my family, and that's what Modera has helped me do. It has helped to supplement my income and has brought me back to life. I have no knee pain whatsoever. I've lost 40 pounds over the course of the last 2 years, almost 2 years. And so, yes, I love it. And what I really love about it is that I can share it with my clients now because I know the benefits personally, and that's what I'm able to do, share with my clients and share with other people online, of course.
That's incredible, Miss Joanne. Can you tell us how you are describing the BioCell to benefit your clients?
Well, I have clients all the time, and I just see it all the time that so many people my age, even younger people that have just accepted the weight that they're carrying around or the pain that they're experiencing, or I feel like they're just waiting for the diagnosis that they're going to get one. If they wait for it, they're going to get that Hashimoto's, they're going to get the fibromyalgia, they're going to get the arthritis, they're going to get all these things if they wait around for that diagnosis, because honestly, doctors and pharmaceutical companies can't wait because they just want to get you on some kind of medicine, which typically will cause others.
I totally agree.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm going to say what I say, but it's the truth. So many people and a lot of things that we're learning more and more about, women in menopause and how estrogen has such a direct impact on joint health. They don't tell you that, We're just learning that on our own now. And it's just, if you will, I just tell them, if you'll just try it. And I always suggest, of course, with my clients that it's never a one answer to everything. You must incorporate nutrition and water and movement and stretching and sunlight and sleep and all the things. You cannot do just one thing. There is no one answer. It is a combination of all things. And massage also helps, but it is just one of the tools that we can use. But I look at our supplements as tools, as enhancements. When you decide and make the decision that you're not going to settle for the pain and you're not going to settle for the inactivity or the weight or whatever, you're not going to settle for not being in the pictures anymore. I went through that phase, looking for old pictures of myself when I want to do a before and after. They're not easy to come by because I did not want to be in the pictures. But, that's when you've given up and you don't want to give up. And so that's my encouragement to everybody that I speak with directly or online. It's just don't give up. You do not have to settle. There are things you can do. There are things that can help, and I keep that as my focus when, whether I'm posting something or doing a reel or a live or whatever it is, trying to keep that as a focus, that it's helped me, thinking it helped me build it up. And that's I was wondering, when I was asked. Am I still there?
Yep. Now we can hear you. We lost you for a sec.
Oh, okay. I said when I was asked to do this, my first thought was, oh my, I don't have a big team. I don't have a big, gigantic story to tell, but I do have a small team, and I do have a customer pod, and that is my focus, is my customers, and I work with people directly as clients. Like I said, I do all the social media things as well as everybody else, trying to reach people outside of my little circle. I've had a lot of clients that are personal friends, older people that require a lot of help. We may think it seems simple to set up an account and place an order, but it's not always so simple for some people. And so there's a lot of personal touch with people sometimes, and don't be afraid to do that. It's okay. It's not as simple as we think it is sometimes. So I just want to remind everybody of that. Don't be afraid to work with somebody personally, and if it's physically in person or over the phone or whatever, to help them get through the computer side of everything.
Registration process. Yes. Yeah. When I first started, we used to send this little. Go ahead. Sorry.
You're right. It used to be a lot harder, and thank goodness for the new app. If you don't have the Modere shop, be sure to download that. It is so much simpler and so much easier to show. I had a client this morning, actually a customer, and we went out for a walk, and she's been a massage client and a Modere customer, and I've been trying. She loves the products, but she has not shared it because she didn't really understand how. And so we went through that, and so now she understands so much easier to share her link with people, which is such a benefit for our customers. I guess I was asked to just give some tips or whatever, and first I want to say that you don't have to come to Modere thinking you have to build a big team. You can earn just by helping customers. If that's where your heart is, do it. I don't envision having a gigantic team someday. I want to add more people, of course, but my goal is to work with my customers and to see them feel better, move better, make their life better. And you don't have to have, a lot of experience. A lot of people that are here have had experience in other companies or have been doing this for a lot of years. Don't be overwhelmed by that. I was kind of guilty of that in the beginning, like, I want to do that. Why can't I do that? Well, I started, and you've heard it said before, don't compare their chapter 7 to your chapter 1 because you're in the beginning. So do the work, learn everything you can about the systems, do the trainings. It's worth the time to do it. It may seem silly sometimes, but it's worth it. Go through the trainings. Be sure you download just the apps that you need. You'll hear about the Boards app or the Shout app. Both of those are very beneficial. You should have them. If you don't, learn how to use those. There's so much information there. Be sure you got the right Facebook groups you're in. You gotta be in the One Voice, the M Life Nation, our Social Retail, Live Clean Tribe, and make sure you know what the buzz is. So much information there, and I find that a lot of times people miss that. They don't realize that it's there. So you don't have to have you don't have to be a Canva expert. You don't have to be a project broadcast expert. Don't let those things overwhelm you. Learn the basics. Make sure you know how to share your link with everybody. And it's okay to work with them one-on-one to begin with. Do it slowly. You'll see the benefit. And just enjoy the ride. It's fun. I've enjoyed every bit of it. And learning every day, trying to learn more about the social media side, and it's trial and error, but I keep doing it. So I guess
I love that.
I guess that's
great job. I love what you said about not being an expert for like Project Broadcast and Canva and all that, because when you said yes to this, like when you enrolled, the goal wasn't to be Elite 3, Platinum Black 3, right? It definitely wasn't mine. My goal was an extra $500 a month for the kids. Like, all of that stuff comes when you're willing to dig down with people like Joanne has and really, like, truly come from a place of helping somebody, right? My customer pod grew from my 5 girlfriends and 2 sisters into this massive thing that it was because I was willing to work with those women on helping them figure out their bodies and figure out their elements, and that kind of led into such a big business. And never, ever, ever be afraid to say, do you keep your income options open? Like, what would you think about earning an extra 30% commissions just by sharing this system, telling your story? It's huge. It's a great opportunity.
It is, and again, whenever I talk about that, I try to always come from the place of opportunity. You know, just like you said, in today's economy, you know, by being able to buy your gas and your groceries with some extra money is awesome. Or just, you know, paying for the kids extra things that you want to do with them. So, you're sharing an opportunity that it's. If they have any desire to improve their health, why not monetize it? Because it is not as hard as some people think. The products work. They're safe, clean. The science is there. And that's another thing. You don't have to be an expert about every product. I've tried, probably half of them, and I use many of them, but I don't talk about all of them. It's too much. It's overwhelming. So talk about and promote the things that you love the most, that have made the biggest impact on you, and just be yourself and share that, and people will come.
I love it. Great job. Congratulations on your success. Just awesome. That was incredible. Everybody needs to hear that and be reminded that it doesn't have to be complicated. We overcomplicate it when we think that that's going to get us to the next level. But honestly, those systems and things come into place once you're there. You hire a VA or you find somebody who knows how to do it, who can set it up for you, and then you just have to run with it. You never, ever, ever have to be an expert. You don't have to be a product expert. You don't have to be a tech master. You don't have to be anybody's guru. You just have to be willing to let it fall out of your mouth, right?
Right. And, you know, like I said, I'm 63 now, going on 64. Now, if I had started in this industry earlier in my 30s or 40s, look out, I could have been right up there. I don't have the desire to build that big right now, but I do enjoy adding people to my customer pod. You know, anybody that, I've talked to, a massage therapist, for instance, and physical therapist and nutritionist, and anybody that has a wellness business niche on their own, it's a perfect thing to add to that business without them having to pay for inventory or to invest a lot of money into something. It's something they can share with their clients, and it's a way for them to boost their income without having to work more hours. And typically those people in that profession, like mine, you know, if you're an exercise trainer or a massage therapist or like I said, a nutritionist or whatever, the only way to grow your income is to simply work more hours and get more clients. And there's only so many hours in a day, and some of these jobs are physical. So for me, I didn't want to add that many more clients and work that many more hours physically, so I'm able to boost my income without doing that. So it's a great opportunity you can share with, you know, hairstylists, a nail technician, estheticians, all of these people. Don't be afraid to share it with them.
You never know who's looking for it, right? You have to ask.
Right.
I love it.
But it's
great.
Definitely a way for them to come. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Joanne. Alex, are you around?
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yay! Alex is actually on my team, and when I asked her to do this call, she was like, I don't know what to talk about. So we talked a little bit, but you ready?
I am. So
let's go.
I actually first saw Modare about 5 years ago. I was watching Amanda. I don't know how I came across her on my feed. I was doom scrolling, and there she was, and I reached out because you're losing all this weight, you're doing all this stuff, there's no way. And we had the discussion, and I was like, nope, not doing it. Fast forward, I continued watching her the whole 5 years. And then about 10 months ago, I got on a scale, and I was 370 pounds, and I said, no, I have 4 children. I can't do this. So I was literally just laying there thinking, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? What am I going to do? And here comes Social Unicorn. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. And messaged her. I got my first box in. Within 30 days, I was like, this is insane. And she was like, yeah, it's pretty awesome. You should go tell people about it. And I'm like, you're right. And then she's like, and you could actually help other people. I was like, you're sneaky. I know what you're doing. I don't want to sell. I don't want to do, I don't want to do it. And she was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. A few weeks later, I was like, I wish there was something I could do that would just even out the cost of my products, what I'm using every month. And she was like, oh, really? So I was like, damn it, okay, fine, I'll do it. And took 2 or 3 weeks, and I was getting nowhere, and then I got my first customer. And when the little email came through and that it said, so-and-so has signed up under you and they placed an order, my children thought I had been like electrocuted. I shot up off the couch. I was so excited. I was pumped up, and I was like, this is what I want to do. This is awesome. So I dove all in. I'm pretty sure there was like a week or two where I sounded like a baby John Melton. I was like, broke, busted, and disgusted. No business being in business. I was doing all of it. I was watching every video. I was doing every single thing, and I kept growing. I went from a following, or I had a friends list of like 250 to 300 people. And then one day I was like, wow, I have 1,000 people following me. And this has all been in the course of like 2-3 months. It's just been insane. And all I have done is watch what the other people who have successfully come before me have done. And it works. The system just works. The tools are all there. Everything was given to me that I needed. If I wanted to have fun and kind of make my own thing, I could. But on days where the baby has a cough and I've got to get this one to soccer practice, you have to go to gymnastics, we're potty training, on a day that everything is lining up to be just too much, I can fall back on my system, my team, and it's amazing. And I work full-time, so I work 50 hours a week, 4 kids. We do soccer. We do gymnastics. We just started school. My middle child, she just turned 3, and she just started school, and I cried like a baby. And she was like, Mama, I go to school. Like, life has not stopped. And I have still been able to do this and grow. And I've grown in so many more places than just Modere. I'm still losing weight. I'm still using my products. I've reconnected with people that I haven't spoken to in years. I'm going out more. I'm more confident. Like, I just feel better. And at the end of the day, I know it has nothing to do with my customer pod or how much money I'm making, but the change in mentality from I am stuck here to no, I'm going to do something. And every step I've taken since then has gotten me to where I'm at, and it's been amazing. I've been completely blessed.
Oh, girl, you hit me right in the feels with that. The whole, like, I'm stuck here. I don't know what to do. I'm spinning my wheels, and I'm not moving forward. If anything, I feel like I'm going 2 steps back. That feeling is so overwhelming, right? It affects so much more than just your physical health or your financial health. Like, it will drip into relationships and drip into your home, and it's so toxic. And having something that's easy, where you can put a post on your wall, where you can share a code with your friend, where you can put something in your stories of you just taking the products and get conversation started, where then you can turn around and ATM them into a group where they can do the research, they can look at the testimonials, they can see everything and make the decision for themselves. It really just takes that whole, like, ew, grossy sales thing out of it and makes it about helping people. And that, when you help somebody, like you said, I jumped up. My kid thought I was electrocuted, jumped up, was hollering around over getting that first text message or first email over your first customer. That's so exciting. It's addictive. You're like, that is somebody who's going to feel as good as I do. And you just want to share and share and share. Oh, I love it. Yes, more.
And
great job, Alexandra.
And now my children have even started. So, like, before Modere, I would drink about 3 to 4 44-ounce Diet Cokes a day. And Amanda was like, okay, so 3 products, 3 changes. Why don't we try water? And I was like, no, not doing that. Well, of course, I did it. I did the thing. And now my children are walking around with their water jugs. And my children are now reaching for the banana over the bag of chips. They are going out and talking to people more because I live in a small town. I'm in smack dab center of Louisiana. So I'm in a town that's just big enough where I cannot run into you, but it's just small enough where I'm going to see you at least once a week. And if, I'm messaging you on Facebook or if I'm posting something, people are going to come up to me. So it's taken me out of my, physical comfort zone because I'm talking to people more. I am interacting. And now so are my children. They are making friends. They are wanting to go out and play. So whenever you go all in, the changes aren't just in yourself or in, your customer pod, your bank account, but like I've noticed them in my children. And that just, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
I love that. I love that so much. My kids walk around. They make fun of my emotional support water bottle to the point where they even got me a little sticker for mine. But those little souls do too. So, like you said, monkey see, monkey do. It really drips into every aspect of your life. Just like that toxic feeling of I can't do anything right. This starts to take over, and it becomes a way of life. Like, you're eating healthier, you're feeling better, your kids are eating healthier, they're feeling better. You're putting yourself out there to create relationships, and so are your babies. They're mimicking what mama's doing. That's so powerful. I love that.
Awesome.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, I'm just blessed to be here. I was actually shocked and honored to be able to speak today, and I freaked out all the way up until the call, and then I was like, you know what? I put myself on Facebook and Instagram and everything every single day. I can make a phone call. So
it feels so old school, right? Being on the phone compared to what we're doing. But it's that's what makes it scary.
Maybe that's what it is, because it's like we're putting ourselves out there every single day, but like I was so hyped up and freaking out over a phone call. It was hilarious. My 5-year-old picked on me.
I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you for saying yes. You, Joanne, and Jayme, you made this call today. Thank you guys so much. Everybody that's tuned in, thank you for being here with us. Let us know. Tag us on socials. Let us know what you found valuable about this call, what your biggest takeaway was. Cheer these ladies on through their results, right? Jayme's going for her final goal weight. Miss Joanne is changing people's lives and making them feel better while she's doing it. And Alex is just starting, y'all. She's going to be massive in this industry, so make sure that you're following all three of them. If you have any questions, let us know, and I hope you have a happy Saturday and a great rest of your weekend. Bye for now.
Bye.